Kilo, Juliet, 5, Kilo, Yankee, Northeast Arkansas. Over.
Kilo Yankee, is that the last part?
Kilo Yankee, is that the last part?
Yeah, I just got you about a dB over my Georgia SDR. Why don't you come back and give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and I'll look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Now I'll look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Modified to work on 160. Seems to be resident here on about a 2 SWR here on 40 meters. Over.
Okay, I'm copying you best on my on my Georgia SDR. I'm copying you best on my Georgia SDR, but I need for you to come up on that microphone and give me that call sign one more time. I've got Kilo Juliet 5, Qso Yankee, is that a Roger?
Yeah, Qso Yankee, is that a Roger?
Roger, that's correct.
Already, and what's the name there?
Already, and what's the name there?
I think we doubled on that last part. What's the name there?
What's the name there?
Name is Ron, Romeo, Oscar, November.
Roger, Ron, and what's your location, sir?
Roger, Ron, and what's your location, sir?
I'm in northeast Arkansas, by the Missouri Boot Hill.
Roger, Arkansas, and what radio are you running today, Ron?
Arkansas, and what radio are you running today, Ron?
Running the Yaesu 991A.
A Yaesu 991A, is that a Roger?
991A, is that a Roger?
Yes, Roger.
Roger, so I'm assuming that's an older radio, Roger?
Roger, so I'm assuming that's an older radio, Roger?
It's a fairly new radio. It's a solid state. Got the radio in it. I think it's called the radio and jack in the radio or something like that. It's got the 2 meters, 440, and the HF bands over.
Oh, well, that's a kind of newer radio there. So the first thing, if you're looking for a little help on your setup, is to make sure that you're in that wide transmit bandwidth, the wide TVW, which is 100 to 2900. Are you familiar with that?
100 to 2900. Are you familiar with that?
Roger, kind of.
Roger. So do you know if you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth?
100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth.
I believe I'm on 20, so let me see if I can adjust it.
I think you're in what? Just fade it down a little bit. Come up on that mic and let me know if you are in that wide transmit bandwidth 100 to 2900.
Wide transmit bandwidth 100 to 2900.
Okay, I am in the wide bandwidth, over.
Excellent. So the next would be to go to your compressor processor and put it on a 3. Compressor processor on and add a 3. Roger.
Compressor processor on and add a 3. Roger.
Set it on 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Roger, it's set on 3, over.
All right, now move to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you say the word audio, speak just as you would any other word in the Qso, but elongate the word audio. And with mic gain in hand, adjust your mic level until your ALC meter is running 2/3 or 7, depending on which comes first.
Or 7, depending on which comes first.
Audio. Audio. Audio.
Yeah, don't worry about the last part of that word. It's mainly just the first half of that word that we're looking to set a level with.
For that word that we're looking to set a level with.
Okay, it's set. Over.
Roger, Roger. Now, do you have onboard equalizer?
You have onboard equalizer?
Roger, I do.
Alrighty, let's move to that.
Alrighty, let's move to that.
Okay.
Okay, how's we going there, Ron?
Okay, as we go in there, Ron.
Okay, I got the mic equalizer on.
Okay, you're below my noise level right at the moment.
Okay, you're below my noise level right at the moment.
What I'm looking for is about 3 dB treble boost from where you are. Roger, Roger.
Treble boost from where you are. Roger, Roger.
Say that again.
We're looking for a 3 dB boost on your treble control. If you have a simple 3 control equalizer, 3 clicks boost on your treble EQ, 3 clicks boost more push than where you are at the moment on your treble equalizer, Roger.
At the moment on your treble equalizer, Roger.
Roger.
All right, how we doing, Ron?
All right, how we doing, Ron?
We doubled just a little bit. Are you on your EQ page and ready to boost your treble control?
EQ page and ready to boost your treble control.
Boost it up. Do I help any?
I heard you just a little bit, but you're under my noise levels. Try it one more time.
Just a little bit, but you're under my noise levels. Try it one more time.
Roger. How about now? Did I help any?
If you boosted your treble EQ 3 clicks, that's a Roger. It's a kind of, I don't have that good a copy on you, but when I did hear you fairly well, you did need some more top-end boost to increase your intelligibility, Roger.
To increase your intelligibility, Roger.
tell you what, why don't you tell me the best thing you like about your radio? Let me look around one more time and see if I can get a better copy on you, Roger.
I can get a better copy on you, Roger.
Roger. JD.
Roger, I could copy you, but it was I never found a really good copy on you. Come up on that mic. You may not have set your AOC correctly, but come up on that mic and let me see if I can hear you better.
Come up on that mic and let me see if I can hear you better.
I've got somebody that's giving me about a 5 blow-by trash from an adjacent frequency, so it makes it a little difficult to copy the mill on a marginal station. And right at the moment, Ron, your signal is marginal, but I've got on my local antenna, I've got 3 loop antenna, vertical loop antennas that maybe I could copy a little bit better. I haven't had a chance to go to those, so talk to me a little bit better. Let me try my loop antennas. Well, I've done it now. This rotor has a resync position, and unless you're paying attention, if you hit that resync, it takes it about 3 minutes to resync, and that's what it's doing at the moment. But I can use that this one loop, vertical loop antenna. I can use it to dull noise. In other words, to reduce the noise level. The dominant direction of whatever the noise is coming from, I can use it as a phase angle director, which is sometimes what I do with that rotor on that particular loop antenna, vertical loop antenna, and that's what but it's resyncing that right now, so it may take just a moment, and after it does that, then I can move along and try to find the null point. Oh, but well, anyway, it's resyncing at the moment, Roger.
Can you read me over? Do I need to turn my amp back off or leave it like it is?
No, turn your amp on. Gosh, always, please.
Okay.
Whiskey 8 Golf Bravo.
Golf Bravo, stand by.
I don't have but a small amp, I think 300 watts or so. Would that help any?
Yes, sir. I've got a copy on you now, at least. Roger, Roger.
Roger, okay.
So if you're looking for a setup, we verified that you are in that wide transmit bandwidth, 100 to 2900. So that's a good thing. Now move to your ALC with mic gain in hand and adjust that ALC. I think you did that. Double check that though. Sometimes that is a little ticklish. So as you're in the ALC, looking at your ALC meter, say the word audio and adjust your mic level until your ALC meter is running to the right of middle. Roger, roger. Yes, sir. Well, it's actually 2/3 is our sweet spot, and that's easy to set with that word because that word is so multifaceted. If you look at that word on a spectrum analyzer, it's just all across the spectrum analyzer, and it's a perfect word to set your radio modulation with, and that's what you're doing on your ALC by running it at 2/3, Roger. Yes, sir, but 2/3 is, if you have 7, then there would probably be a 7, but 2/3 of the ALC display is the best way to do it, Roger.
Okay. My display goes from
Yes, sir. And gosh, I'm copying you on my vertical antenna. I do have a little 28-foot vertical antenna that I seldom use, but in looking around, I'm getting a pretty good copy on you on that. So I guess you're coming in vertically polarized, Roger. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, did you manage to crank in that treble EQ boost on your equalizer?
My equalizer, this has off or on, or I have to go into the menu to change the mic and equalizer. Over.
Hey, I just got you about 20 over on my Georgia SDR. Roger, roger.
On my Georgia SDR. Roger, roger.
Oh, Roger. Well, that sounds a little better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me tell me about the best thing you like about your radio, and let me listen to you for a minute.
Tell me about the best thing you like about your radio, and let me listen to you for a minute.
Well, Roger. I'm going to live in a little town in northeast Arkansas called FERGUSSON'S. An old man, retired, and been out of radio for a while, and decided to get back in about a year ago, and picked up this 991 and using it to get back on the air again. Over.
Yes, sir. So you still need some more top end for articulation. You're kind of mid-rangey, and we want to shift that to a little more bite. Do you have 3 more clicks of treble EQ available?
Do you have 3 more clicks of treble EQ available?
That's a little bit more on the processor. Over. Did I help any?
Well, on your equalizer, 3 clicks boost on your treble EQ on your equalizer, Roger.
Your treble EQ on your equalizer, Roger.
Okay, to get to my equalizer, I got to go in the menu. Hang on a minute.
This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. Right now we're talking to Ron down in Arkansas. He's looking at his book, trying to find his equalizer in his 991A transceiver.
991A transceiver.
Move it to 3. Is that any different? Over.
Yes, sir. I think you've got a little better top end now, so that will help. Roger, Roger.
Now, so that will help. Roger, Roger.
Roger, okay.
Okay, like I said, I wish I had a better copy on you, but I've got 5 SDRs, and on my local receiver, I've got 3 vertical loop antennas, vertical magnetic loop antennas, and in all of it, I'm getting the best copy on my Georgia SDR. Are you running an in-fed antenna?
SDR. Are you running an in-fed antenna?
No, sir. I'm running in-fed. Over.
Try one more time, noise catcher.
Try one more time, noise catcher.
Over.
Yes, sir. You might delve into the aspects of putting up a core, a loop antenna, not a loop antenna, but a dipole antenna, and best of all, maybe a tuned dipole antenna, resonant tuned dipole antenna, and just explore that. Maybe in addition to the antenna that you're running, and then have an A/B switch that you can switch back and forth between your old antenna and your new antenna, and just see how much better that tuned dipole antenna might be for you, Roger.
That tuned dipole antenna might be for you, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I have plans to do that. I've already got the antenna, just waiting for a little later to do it. Over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That then you have the best of both worlds. You have that beautiful tuned dipole antenna, which in my estimation, is one of the most efficient antennas there is. That's what we've been running for the last 6 years in our transmit mode. A lot of different receive capabilities from across the country, and through SDRs, but those are for receive. But we've been transmitting mainly on our resonant tuned dipole antenna. Roger.
On our resonant tuned dipole antenna. Roger.
Roger, Roger. We definitely have a good signal, and the audio is good and clear. Over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, trying to make things work, buddy. Anyway, I had a really good copy on you those last 2 transmissions. If you want to tell me something you like about amateur radio, and we'll get some more audio for you to listen to on our recording, Roger.
For you to listen to on our recording, Roger.
Roger. Well, it's a good place to make friends and visit some old friends. I have a couple of friends that we've been in ham radio together. Got together in ham radio back in '93, and enjoyed talking with those guys. But the group here that we've met, so make friends with. So amateur radio is a great place to get to know people and stay acquainted with older friends. Over.
Yes, sir. Now, the other thing would be, what kind of mic are you running there?
Yes, sir. Now, the other thing would be, what kind of mic are you running there?
I'm running a hand mic over that came with the radio.
Roger. Well, you might try pulling that to your corner of your lips and talking across it. Pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it, Roger. That'll minimize any kind of mouth noises.
Across it, Roger. That'll minimize any kind of mouth noises.
Okay. Now, this is talking to the corner of the mic. Over.
Yes, sir. It helps your equalization too. It's a little brighter, and that's exactly what you needed. So, I would call it pretty good right at the moment. If you get a chance, you might delve into the possibilities of putting an electret microphone on that radio, or some kind of did you have anything left? How much treble EQ did you have left to boost your treble signal, Roger? How much did you have left on that control?
Treble signal, Roger. How much did you have left on that control?
I'm not sure. I'll have to go back to it. Over.
Frequency is in use. Frequency is in use.
Frequency is in use. Frequency is in use.
Hello, good buddy. The frequency is in use.
Hello, good buddy. The frequency is in use.
Are you sure you're on your treble? That's really mid-rangey. What kind of equalizer do you have on that radio? Is it a 3-band?
What kind of equalizer do you have on that radio? Is it a 3-band?
Say that again, over.
Roger, what kind of equalizer does that radio have?
Roger, what kind of equalizer does that radio have?
It's pre-metric. Does that sound right? Pre-metric.
Parametric, 3-band parametric. Is that a Roger?
Parametric, 3-band parametric. Is that a Roger?
That's a Roger.
Okay, so that mid control, we want that to be flat. The mids we want to go flat or off. Mids flat or off, Roger?
Or off. Mids flat or off, Roger?
You said the mid control?
Yeah, mid control flat or off.
Yeah, mid control flat or off.
Yeah, Ron, here's the thing about an equalizer. Usually they're designed to strike a balance between the top of your treble control and the mid-range, and strike a balance to the bottom to the mid-range. And if you boost the mid-range, then it's so much harder for the top and bottom to catch up. So we usually suggest keeping the mid-range control flat.
Suggest keeping the mid-range control flat.
Okay, yeah, they're flat.
So did you find your equalizer page yet?
Find your equalizer page yet?
Roger, I have.
Oh, okay, and so the mid control is flat or off? Is that a Roger?
Oh, okay, and so the mid control is flat or off? Is that a Roger?
Roger, it is over.
Okay, so then we want to boost your treble control all the way for, I'm not sure exactly what you have there, but go ahead and boost it all the way. Your treble control, adjust for full boost. Roger. Treble control.
Adjust for full boost. Roger. Treble control.
Okay, I've got a frequency. Maybe I'm looking at this thing wrong. On this equalizer on, I've got a frequency, a level, and a BPH level. Over.
Roger, Roger. So that let's see, number 3 equalizer is what does that say? What is that? What does that read?
Equalizer is what does that say? What is that? What does that read?
Number 3 equalizer is on frequency is 2100.
Okay, so we want to adjust that number 3 to 2.7 kilohertz. That number 3 control to 2.7 kilohertz plus max out boost at 2.7 kilohertz. Roger.
Max out boost at 2.7 kilohertz. Roger.
Roger. Okay, it's on 2.7. Over.
And do you have a width control?
And do you have a width control?
Roger, I do.
Okay, width of 4. 2.7 kilohertz, width of 4, full boost. Roger.
Hertz, width of 4, full boost. Roger.
This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and we're trying to continue our conversation with Ron down in Arkansas. He was last looking for his equalization page. Ron, how you doing down that way?
Looking for his equalization page. Ron, how you doing down that way?
Doing good, Jeff. I do have it bandwidth set on number 4. Over.
Okay, so number 4, okay, so we're talking about that treble control, and we're talking about you do have a parametric EQ. So on that treble control, we want width of 4, and the boost frequency is 2.7 kilohertz. Max out on 2.7 kilohertz. Roger.
Max out on 2.7 kilohertz. Roger.
Roger. Okay. Yeah, that's where I've got it. Over.
Yes, sir. Sounds much better. You are much more articulated than before. Before you were kind of like a telephone, you know, you didn't have much top end there, and now you do have some top end. So let me say, you know, I think we've got it down there, and if you want to hear it, if you go to YouTube and do a call and a search for KC9VKV, that's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook on a YouTube search, will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,000, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Series of 3,000, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Roger, Roger. Well, Jim, I can appreciate that, man. You run across you.
4 Hotel Romeo,
I had some problems with last night.
Frequency is in use, sir.
But if I reset it, you know, just
Frequency is in use, sir.
programming everything back into it, and so I got on 40 meters and was just kind of scanning the frequency and run into you. So, man, I was glad you're here today. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Roger, Ron, 73, sir. And the station asking if the frequency is in use. The frequency is in use, has been in use for the last hour. Frequency is in use and has been in use the last hour. This is the Qso-Vlog net running till 5 o'clock. Roger.
Vlog net running till 5 o'clock. Roger.
Roger,
This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor. Name here is Jim, Juliet India Mike. And this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.